Oh, that wasn't last time.
Oh, no, that's because you can only see its tentacles. So,
What? It's out?
not yet.
Oh.
All right. So, you guys head over, and what are you doing? Because you're worried if you chuck it in the water, then it just might go off and do more damage to you than it.
No, I'm gonna, I want to go and put it in the water.
All right. You're going to be doing that during combat then.
How far is it to the water?
Last time it was a sprint away from the entrance.
Wow, Mr. Memory, take a card, please.
All right, so I will
10 meters.
How many meters?
10.
Okay. So can just
Strongman it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to be at full strength, but yeah.
Okay. So it would be a strength at a negative?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
You okay with that?
No. I'll have the two of us will run then.
All right. Running will definitely, slow walk is recommended.
Then I'll try to strongman it then. Because otherwise we're going to be dodging while carrying this thing.
I don't think you're going to be dodging.
Okay. Well, we'll
I have one opponent fails, by the way.
We'll try to sneak up on it, I guess.
Ooh, there you go. Right. Everybody give me a stealth at half as this thing is just sitting there in the water, fucking waiting for somebody to bring in something, and you've got a smelling good pig with you.
No, I scream at it,
Excellent. It rises up out of the water and sends you into combat.
I joined him in screaming.
He's screaming as well. Is Yana the only sneaky one?
Wait a minute. I also scream at it.
Excellent. So, are you strong manning it, or both of you wanting to carry it? Maybe Freddy can hold off all the tentacles.
We both carry it.
Okay. Now, let's see.
I pulled my rifle out, by the way, just so we're ready.
Yeah. You're ready to go. They're not, because they're carrying a big fucking explosive pig that's ready to go boom at any moment. Did you affix the detonator to it and stuff?
Yes.
Cool. All right. So we're going to go into your big dramatic combat. Each of you roll a d6. Lower is better. This is how many tentacles are coming after you.
How close did we get?
At
least a simple action?
Yeah, you guys simple action toward it. Sure.
So we're 7 meters away?
Yes.
Okay.
From the very edge of the water. Villains are first, heroes are second, and stunned. Anything you do is going to be at a negative this round, like half or negative 30. So the villain sends tentacles. It sends 2 after him, 5 after Chris. It's d6 -1. So if you get a 1, then it doesn't bother sending any tentacles after you for some reason. Lots and lots of tentacles. Yana, roll d6.
Okay.
And 4 tentacles after her. Okay. Fortunately, these are not great combatants. We'll start off with Chris and Yana, because it really matters if they get hit. So on Chris, oh wait, hold on a second. Roll 5d100. One tentacle managed to tag Chris, and
Do you want an opponent fails?
For 100. On Yana, nothing.
Nice.
So the one that tags Chris, let's see, tentacle. It grapples him.
Do you want your opponent fail?
Yes, please. Just toss it out, and I will trade you a card.
Yeah.
Now, if You guys are stunned. Oh, let me check Freddy real quick, see if he survives this round at all, because, you know, it's Freddy, and I'm not going to take it for granted. 2 tentacles. Oh, 2 d100. 1 tentacle fumbles on Freddy. Because, of course, it does. Okay, Freddy, you get a free reroll on your turn. Now,
Okay.
everybody's at -30. For you two, if you can both make a sprint roll at your -30, then you can be to the edge of the water this round. But if one of you fails, that means that they went, oop.
So we're both going to simple action.
Okay.
We're both going to play a move +5.
You both have a move +5? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
And then we're going to now, like, if we throw it, will it explode or no?
Maybe.
Is that like a luck thing or?
I know I have in my mind the percentage chance of it exploding. So I would have you roll and try to get a certain number.
Okay.
And then it wouldn't explode.
So, and then I'm going to throw it using a big throw.
Can you read me a big throw, please? I'm imagining if you get this thing 3 meters, that's pretty good.
That's
Oh,
not
no,
volleyball
never
size.
mind. Never mind.
That's not volleyball sized.
No, throw anything volleyball size on down, base range mate of 30. Never mind.
Damn.
Oh, well.
A big game played would have been it.
We put it into the water.
Right. Both of you guys played your cards and stuff?
Yeah.
All right. You tenderly push it into the water. Do, 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 do. Right. Remind me, next round, it gets its own grappling tentacles.
Okay.
So if it rolls a 1 for that, then no tentacles will bother to get it. So we now go to Freddy.
I'm
so stuck.
I'll try and
The barrel thing instead with the pig and the...
I'll try and shoot one of the ones on me.
Oh, Doc, give me a free demolitions roll to know something.
Got it.
I'll send you a message that you can relay next round.
I'll use my free reroll.
All right, go ahead.
Nope.
Right, Freddy. He says, and we now go to next round. Villains are first and get reinforcements. No. Drive-by shooting is approved. No. So,
I swear, if you had that.
Yeah, another one comes up. All right, so now there's only one here. There's not enough space for others. Okay, everybody roll a d6, please. Let's see if it can grapple you guys and keep you here and do things to you. Tentacle porn things.
Who wants to roll the one for the carcass?
Go ahead, Freddy.
Okay.
Come on, high number. Yeah, maybe. All right, so on Chris, go 2d100. Well, that's only 1 fumble, Chris. Close to 2, but only 1. Right. -30. You get 1 less tentacle attacking you next round, Chris.
Okay.
Sure. And Freddy, only 1 tentacle attacks. I'll just go ahead and roll that. Ha-ha! It grapples you, Freddy.
Okay.
You're doomed, I tells you, doomed. And on Yana. Right. One of them crits on her.
Oh.
Sorry, Yana, you become part of Japanese's thriving tentacle porn industry, but one of them fumbles. causing it to drop everything. Right. It grabs her around the neck and drops her inexplicably. And it drops Freddy, too, because it drops everything. It's all part of the same monster. So,
monsters are friends.
he just couldn't handle it. All right. So, Chris, would you like to go first?
Yeah. Go, go, go. That's 1, 2, 3. And I sprint out.
Give me a sprint roll, too. Get the fuck out. Freddy, what do you do?
I run.
Yana, what do you do?
Run also.
Everybody make a running rolls. Doc goes. Doo, 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 doo. Oh, we should have him watch Kung Fu Hustle. That's got a good sprinting scene in it. Right, you guys sprint like your lives depended on it. And right, the 2 on the I forgot to roll the 2 on the barrel. Let's see if it can grapple it. Yes, 1 does.
Yes.
And pig, it says. Right, next round. Fucking move plus 5 meters. And villains are first and have cybernetic problems. Short dramatic speeches are approved. You guys are barely at the exit. Short dramatic speeches are approved. The villain goes first. It does things. It waves its tentacles around and stuff. Chris, what do you do?
I get out of the tunnel, and then I make sure my earmuffs are on, and I get cover. Like, that's what I'm doing.
Actually, with your successful demolitions roll, I would recommend instead a sprint roll because you continue away from this.
I continue going, hoping
You're
that
not sure. This is a lot of nitro that's getting ready to go off.
Okay.
So I'm going for the safe rather than, unless you want to play for cool points, just like haha. But the wall may fall on you. You don't know.
No, I'll go. We have miners.
You have a point. Yana, what are you doing?
Running.
Freddy.
Running.
Everybody give me sprint rolls. Let me know who doesn't make it and is left back. And let's see. Yana, it's your concoction. Roll you don't want to make a 71 or higher. This indicates premature explosion.
Mm-hmm.
As it goes.
I just write roll d100.
Yeah. Do not get a 71 or higher. That will mess up all your plots and schemes. Perfect.
Nice.
Good. All right. So you guys sprint away. Eventually, Chris feels safe and we go for next round. Now, there's the problem, Chris. Give me an electronics roll to know what the problem is. Villain gets back all of its magic points. Not attacking is approved this round. How's that electronics going? You're not sure if the limited signal will get through this much rock or if you've got to be closer. You can try it here, but by God, it's going to be hard to get a signal through.
All right, well, I'm going to try.
It's going to be like trying to get a cell phone reception underground in an elevator in a parking garage. Okay. So go ahead and give me a luck roll at -60 if you're, are you wanting to try it now or do you want to wait?
I'll wait like another round.
Do you want a skill 5, by the way?
That would be great.
Cool.
Okay, and now we go to, everybody take a card. You're all clustered behind something with your, fire in the hole, what? I said fire in the hole, what? So everybody gets a card for not attacking. Hooray. And we go to next round. Yummy, it says. Villains are first, heroes are second. Nothing good's approved.
Cool.
Let's see. Bad guy goes for... all right. So, right. Is anybody doing anything or should I just ask Chris?
Nothing.
No.
Chris, it's all on you. Luck roll
negative 60?
Quarter or -60, whichever is better for you. Can you make the radio waves travel through solid rock?
Hold on.
Or do you need to get closer into the danger zone?
What's approved this round?
Nothing.
Oh,
You hit the clacker, feeling a lot like the Joker.
Do you want to reroll?
If you have one, sure.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Just toss it out, and I will give you
Yeah.
a card.
I forgot about your fucking luck bump, you bastard. Chris is fucking made for this mission. He's like, I know.
Got it.
Right. Now, Yana, your bomb, you get to roll damage. Now, the way this creature works is it's a percentage chance based on how much damage it's taken.
that's
what
negative
it
30.
Hmm?
I know.
Oh, yeah, it's going off.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yana, you are at 4d10 for the damage.
Okay.
Roll 4d10. You want high. You can spend hero points to re-roll some or all of the dice if you like. It's your baby. It's your bomb. It's your boom boom.
Okay.
You did all the hard work rendering those fucking pigs down.
Ooh,
That's not too bad.
that's
That's
not
not
bad. Maybe.
Would you want to stick with 28, or do you want to re-roll some or all of the things for hero points? Up to you. That's not bad though.
I don't think it's bad because I got the 10 and 9. Maybe reroll the 3.
It's up to you. You might only get 2 more points of damage for a hero point on average.
I would just keep with that. I
Mm.
think that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, Yana. Now this is the big roll. You can't spend hero points on this roll though. You just need to roll a 56 or less, and the creature's destroyed.
Okay.
2% per point of damage that
Okay.
it takes to the body.
Come
And
on, Yana, you got this.
also wait, because it Chris waited the extra round, I'll give you a plus 5%, so it's 56,
61.
61. Thank you, Freddie. 61. Roll a 61 or less, you get one shot at it. Otherwise, it's back to the drawing board.
Yay!
Yeah.
It didn't sound nearly as loud as you thought it would.
Chemistry.
Take a card for a classy line there, Yana. Now she becomes the evil chemist. We all saw that one coming. So, right, there's no horrible shit happening. It's just kind of a big glump noise.
We
Did it-
should go
did it go
slowly
back?
investigate.
Wait, Mildred, is there any risk of poisonous gas being released or some shit?
Oh, surely it will be fine.
I put my gimp mask. I put on my gimp mask.
All right.
What my chemistry sense tells me, Logan.
Oh, you have no idea because you don't know what the fuck that thing was. You can try cryptozoology at half to speculate.
I'll try to.
Freddie, you feel better in your gimp mask. Would you like the zipper open or closed?
Closed.
Doc Fulton smiles at you. You feel violated.
Fumbled cryptozoology.
You're thinking that it may have made it madder and bigger and badder.
You know, maybe we shouldn't go there.
If that didn't kill it, or at least hurt it a lot, we have other problems.
True.
Well,
I
let's
get my
creep
rifle
up
ready.
there then and check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody give me stealth rolls for being super sneaky. Let's see if you're sneakier than the first time you went over there, where everybody yelled at it. Looks like Doc is not yelling this time.
Hello?
But Freddie is.
Are you dead?
See, Freddie has mad skills, but he rolls in the 80s to 100s. Somewhere in there. That's his normal rolling. So once his skills get about 90, he'll be finally the badass that should be. So, right, using Freddy as cover, you guys sneak up there. Everybody give me a sanity roll as you see meat. Lots of disgusting meat with weird tubes and stuff and like a tooth and eyes and stuff. It is absolutely horrifying. But you guys are okay with that. Everybody roll a D3 toward tentacle monster thing, Japanese sushi, whatever you want to call it.
Hentai?
Hentai, sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cool. All right. So you guys take some sand loss there. You can put it toward giant tentacle monster. I think the max on that is like 30. It's some sort of you appear. Oh, everybody give me cryptozoology at -10 because it's hard to tell what it was.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Nope.
Cool. Yeah, you blew it up, whatever it was. No tentacles come to mess with you at all. Yeah, Freddy's yelling, come and get me, you bitches, and they aren't trying to get him. So you're feeling pretty good about that. Feel better if they came and got him, but it looks like it's just big pieces of fucking monster floating around in some sort of unholy stew.
Nice.
Right, well,
stew.
I look around the area. How did it make
It goes out, and then it looks like if you imagine a spoon, and you've walked down the handle, and then the spoon thing is the edges of the cavern. You're thinking if this thing has anything, it's far underwater.
Fuck's sake.
Judging by how big it is, it may require
scuba. Okay.
Why don't we just pump the water out?
That could take days or longer.
I mean, if one of you wants to go scuba diving, I'm okay with that.
Plus, you don't think the pumping thing would work so well because there's too much monster pieces. Nothing's eating them though, so it's either dead or there's nothing else here.
Can I tell if this is like? Can you cook this? Is it edible?
Oh God, no! You're feeling part of the sand roll was just how queasy you're feeling looking at it, the smell and all that. No, you wouldn't. You don't think you'd feed this to an enemy? Well, maybe to a woman with no name, but not an enemy.
All right.
What do you guys do?
All right. Does anyone have scuba here or knows how to scuba dive?
I can do it.
The camera focuses in on Doc.
So we're gonna scuba on, or what? Let's just go get some scuba gear because we have some, right?
I'm very bad at scuba.
Even if you need to wait a few days.
Like I said, with all the monster parts, the pumping probably wouldn't go well. Plus, the miners may go insane from seeing this.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That would be bad.
All
right, fine. So we don't have any scuba here, though.
Right.
Well, then we go get some.
All right. We can't tell how deep this is, can we?
Nope.
The water.
Nope. Looking around, you're also going to need some lights.
I really can't do it, though.
Like underwater lights.
I figure we're gonna get get like high-powered flashlights and if those just illuminate like too poorly, we could always get like just glow sticks. Those are good because then you could just crack and drop.
Well, no, I mean, if you had the underwater scuba lights, those would be
Yeah.
perfect. Plus,
Okay.
you can use them without it going. Where do you go get that shit?
We can go to Shermer and buy that stuff, or like we can go to
Mm.
Cyberpunk and get it too.
Well, as I said, I have money in Cyberpunk. I have no money in Shermer.
Well, then we'll go to Cyberpunk right quick, pick that stuff up.
Yeah.
All right, you guys.
Let's dress a little bit more Cyberpunk-like, or a little bit more normal, instead of like we're coming from a Ren fair.
Damn it! Take a card,
Yeah.
Chris. Okay, you guys don your disguises of normality. And head over there. No problem. Freddie, give me a bargain roll because I'm feeling cruel.
What?
Mhm.
I play my skill 10.
Yeah. See, I'm helping you get a check and bargain.
Nope.
10,000 Hong Kong dollars, please.
I'll be right back.
All three of them, or one?
That's for one. I assume that you're only sending in the guy who knows how to do it, as opposed to
Yeah.
everybody dying. If you want, if you want everybody else to try to get a check in scuba, though, cave diving is the most dangerous kind of scuba diving in the world.
I'm not even a hobbyist at this. Why are you doing this?
All right, well, you don't have to do it. You will. All right, I'll pay for it. Okay, why not?
Hooray! No problem. You buy that shit, and then you guys head back with it. You've got all the stuff needed right there. No problem at all. Yeah. So the next scene will be called Sending Dr. Fulton Off to His Watery Death.
Yes.
Hooray! It's a good day for you guys. I'm guessing Freddie doesn't have any scuba gear or scuba diving skill.
I ain't going no down water. Are you crazy?
Well done.
We
The
will
funny
send-
thing is, Doc Fulton's never had good luck with scuba diving and shit.
He'll be fine.
He hates it. Hates
Well,
it, right?
We'll tie a rope around him. And
You don't scuba dive with the ropes tied around
I
you.
know.
We will just stand on the bank and laugh at him.
That's more appropriate to do when somebody's scuba diving. Poor Doc. I'm not sure why to tie a rope around somebody to yank them back is seen as a good thing. I mean, I've seen people do it who don't know how to climb, like the Jason guy that you gamed with. He actually knows how to climb. He's done a lot of rock climbing and made me go on some too. But most people, they don't know how to do it. So they'd tie a rope around somebody and then the guy'd fall off and they'd be cut in half with the rope.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oops. It doesn't work like that, does it? Guess what? Your friend's dead. Happy?
Little mistake.
Yeah. Guess his spine's broken, huh? Yeah.
It happens, you know.
Yeah. Have you ever done any rock climbing, Anna?
Only like in the gym, like where they have the
the rock climbing wall.
Yeah.
Those are cool, but especially with how fat I am, I'm not going to get on one of those.
Yeah. When I was in high school, we had it as a possibility to do it instead of like a PE or something. How is it called? Like
PE, physical education. Yeah, I'd much rather do that than PE. Jesus.
Yeah.
When I was young, climbing shit with ropes on you to keep you from dying. Yeah. Better than climbing the big gym rope that's like this thick. That, only like 5 people could get up, and the instructor acts like everybody else is horrible because they can't.
Yeah. The best thing about this climbing thing was that the person who was teaching it didn't care if we didn't show up.
Oh,
So
wow.
it was like a young guy or something. So I didn't have PE for a year. Because of course I hated like sports with school.
Mm.
But I was learning how to fight with a lightsaber back then.
Yeah.
You are never cease to surprise me on the weird shit you've been up to, Yana.
Yeah, I was a member of the Czech Jedi Academy.
Okay.
Then
What?
Jedi Academy. Then they kicked me
Oh.
out. They kicked me out because they said that I'm not taking the Jedi philosophy seriously enough.
Oh, why would they say that?
Because
Because she was a Sith Lord before they were popular. That's my guess.
there was also a Sith Academy, which was even more like douchebags than we were.
Super edgy. Everyone walking around in black cloaks.
Yeah. We had the Jedi robes,
That's awesome.
poorly made by our grandmothers. Yeah.
I'm now trying to think of what a Czech grandmother would make of Jedis.
Yeah, we were like, when I was explaining to my grandmother, I was like, just like, it's from a movie. Didn't really.
You didn't go into a lot of detail with her?
No.
She's like, communism, where are you now?
Yeah. This grandmother actually doesn't talk about communism that much because she had pretty like terrible
Rough
life.
time.
Yeah. And also her husband was a bank robber. So she mostly like talks about
Wait, what?
depression. My grandfather was a bank robber.
Hmm.
So she kind of had a rough life in a way. So she usually talks about like being depressed and wanting to kill herself. And when I was a little girl and she visited, I was the one who was talking her down when my parents weren't there. So that was fun.
God damn.
Yeah, that's why I do all the conflict work, because I'm good at it.
Mhm.
Without even like trying.
I understand. Right. Doc Fulton,
Yes.
he got you a full, very lovely scuba diving suit, only one. And
I see. Did you get lights and
Oh, yeah.
a bag? And
Oh, yeah.
I'm set, right?
Oh,
Good to
you
go.
are totally, aside from two things, you are completely set.
Okay, what don't
First,
I have?
a buddy. You should always dive with a buddy.
Uh-huh.
Second, underwater cave diving is the most dangerous kind of scuba diving literally in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have full faith in you. You'll be fine.
So in you go.
Okay. Let's do this.
All right. Give me the all-important scuba diving roll. Keep in mind, if you fail, you're just going to fucking eventually probably die. Because
I mean,
you
he
have
has oxygen.
nobody to free you up. You want to go outside? You want to go out? I think the cat wants out. Excuse me. Want to go outside? No? Okay. Cat's playing fucking games again.
You can just trump out if you need to.
I
Underwater?
don't want to ruin a Trump.
You
Yeah.
might be thinking the Trump's
Wait.
plastic.
Do you want to give me your trump So if you get in trouble, I can pull you out.
I,
How will you know if he's?
Hey, Arthur.
He has a bracelet on. You can text me.
Oh, good point. That is clever, actually, Freddie. Take card for being clever.
okay, so here's my trump deck is right here.
You give him the whole Trump deck?
Well, no, I'm taking everything off. I'm putting on a scuba suit. I'm going and I'm not taking my shit with me. Are you crazy?
You see Mildred looking at your Trump deck like it's, chocolate.
Okay.
How's your daughter doing?
Go on, big daughter, okay? It's waiting for you.
He has a lot of cards in his Trump deck, by the way.
I found the trump deck and gave it to him, remember? I know.
Oh, okay. So, Doc, give me the all-important, can't fail it now, scuba diving roll.
Bumble.
He goes walk up to the edge of the water, fall in, struggle wildly with some monster parts, sink out of view.
So this is how you do it, okay.
That's been a hero.
You see a couple of bubbles go bloop,
There we go.
bloop, bloop. And one more to get out and you're set. And I'll just tell you what happens.
Fail.
Nah, you're stuck. God damn.
Can he grab the stuff at least?
Oh yeah, no, he's getting the stuff. He's got that.
Okay.
And because you were clever, you want to just trump him out?
Yeah.
Cool. He ends up reappearing in front of you and shit. Actually, wait. You contact him. Give me a strength roll, Freddie. He's stuck. You're trying to pull him through, and he's stuck. You discover a new property of the Trump deck.
Why is he stuck? Yeah, made it.
His tank was stuck on a rock.
Ah, okay.
Happens a lot.
Yeah, I promise you.
You had to go down a lot deeper than you thought, Doc. You're glad you couldn't have made it normal swimming. But
I'll give you a jump back, by the way.
thank
And
you.
go there with Mildred.
Mm-hmm. Hold on a second. Let me find it real quick. You found a bunch of different shit. And you're actually holding on to some of it. This also may be why you couldn't get out, because mustn't drop treasure. Let's see. Hold on, Matt. Let me see if I put in the pictures already, or if I just did that for the other snake thing. I hope you guys make it to the snake thing. And let me check on. Hold on. I'm looking for a picture on something here. Put it in here. Logan, you suck. There's one thing I need to show you, because I don't think anybody's going to know what it is off the top of my head. And if they do, then I will give them a motherfucking refill. Pictures. Sewers. Wait, could I put it in here? Excuse the delay, folks. Ah, good. Double check to make sure there's nothing else weird I need a picture of. Okay. Yeah, good. Right, here's the weird thing. Anybody name that? It appears to be a weapon of some sort. It looks like at the bottom of it, it's hollow, and it's got little bits of fragments of rotten wood inside of it.
I don't even understand how you're supposed to use that.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Is that the top? That looks like the top of a pole arm, actually.
Take a card. It is. Can you tell me what kind? That's the refill.
That I don't know.
Anybody know? Okay, everybody give me history rolls, and I'll tell you. Well, you got a card for nose at the top of the pole arm. That's pretty impressive. No history for you.
No.
No for you. Cool. You guys don't know. Anyway, I'm assuming you take all this shit and bugger off back to the embassy with it.
Actually, we'll take it and go to MMO, so that way I can identify everything.
Card, good thinking ahead. Okay, here's the total of, Chris, unfortunately, this comes down to you. These are open-ended rolls. Roll 2 d100. If you roll a 96 or higher on either one of the 2 d100s, it's open-ended. This is the number of gold pieces.
Oh, that'd be good.
So if he rolls 30 total, that's great. Super. 114 gold.
Okay.
And roll 5d1, or actually, give me a strength roll negative 30 to also carry the silver pieces. If you roll a super small amount, then I'll just let you have them, but otherwise.
Wow.
What was that?
All treasure belongs to you. Roll 5d100. If you get 96 or higher on any of them, it's open-ended. Mr. I got a critical strength.
Oh, 98. Oh, another one.
98 roll in their d100. Add the two together.
307.
Cool. That's how many silvers. Okay, so that takes care of that. All right. You guys are back in the PC house. Somebody has a trump card for that, yeah?
Yeah.
That means nobody knows you're here yet. Ha ha ha. Chris.
Koozie.
Mark off a charge. Actually, everybody mark off charge of your goggles if you have them. Does you have goggles yet?
No.
Why don't you have goggles?
Nobody gave them to me.
Good answer. And who do you need to slap around for not giving you some?
I don't know.
Ready. So, I figured one charge should be enough to go over all this stuff, but I'm going to need separate rolls for everything. So on this first piece of treasure, Doc Fulton, go analyze magic. These rations are rather rubbish today.
By half.
Okay. Freddie goes, I don't know what it is. And now, the first item is a full suit of, now, it needs repair. All this shit has been in the water for a long time and stuff. So it needs leather crafted and roll to put back in that stuff. Magical plate mail. 1 die decrease to any fired elemental damage when worn. Also, the armor can soak up to 15 hit points for the wearer. The drawback, once even 1 hit point has been soaked, the character may not avoid the combat. They will seek to get in the midst of it. Willpower ×1 to resist that effect every round until combat is over or all foes are dead.
Berserker plate.
China. Next up. Metal kite shield. Analyze magics.
I mean, I'll just let him do it because I'm just wasting charges.
Mhm. Okay.
If he fails, then I'll try. But
Sure. Right. May reflect 3 spells per day back at the caster. These have to be the kind of spells that they're trying to shoot at you, obviously. Declare after the hit, but before damage is rolled. The shield is not easy to store. Automatically marks the person as encumbered unless their strength is 80% or higher, which I think all of you have now.
Nope.
Well, so if you give it to Freddy, then he'll be in negatives for doing shit because it's a big fucking heavy shield that you critical strength out of the water. Next up, Analyze Magic.
Yep.
It's a bow made of metal with no string with some weird word inscribed upon it.
I try to read it.
Good luck. That's the weird word.
I read it.
Excellent. Can anybody pronounce it?
Chocolate.
Oh, chocolate.
Both of them pronounce it correctly. Both of you guys take a card. That is the correct way to pronounce it.
It's a Czech word which means to shoot somebody.
Excellent. Yes. So, take card for understanding Czech. Freddie, get a check. It's the part you were made to play. Now, once you guys say that, a string of electricity appears, and a arrow made of lightning appears on the string.
I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it. I want
Okay,
it.
calm down there with the D&D TV, cartoon bow. Okay, it's gonna be okay.
Basically, this bow can fire once per round. No need to reload with a quick draw arrow, as it automatically always has an arrow on the string. The damage is D10, electricity flavored. On a critical hit, weird shit happens involving a luck roll. If the person making a luck roll fumbles it, the bow explodes, causing damage to the holder. On a fail, nothing special happens. A success. If there's another target within 3 meters of the target the archer just shot and if you hit successfully, then they also roll damage. Then they also roll to hit on that other target. If they get a success at -30, it's 2 targets. If they get a success at -60, up to 3 targets. If they make it critical, everybody within 3 meters of the target rolls separate 2 hits and damage.
Dang.
So it's quite possibly a chain lightning bow.
That's
Nice.
why didn't I put points into bow? What's wrong with me?
Well, it's a magic bow.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, next is possibly the most lethal thing here. It appears to be a small metal tiny net. Uses the throw net skill, which appears on the character sheet.
I'm not sure.
Let me try.
It appears that the tiny net.
It's of course far too powerful for me to understand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know it.
Oh, Freddie, go. Yeah. Okay. If the target is hit and if the target actually has to breathe, like undead won't help, then the net causes them to roll versus dex or fall over. They have to make a dex roll. And then each round they have to make a strength at -30 to remove the tiny net, and they can't do anything else until it's removed. Also, each round the net is on them. They must make an endurance roll or pass out. They stay conscious either until the net is, or unconscious either until the net is removed, or they make an endurance roll at -30. Because everybody knows a tiny net is a death sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Just how tiny are we talking about?
It's probably about this big.
Okay,
So
it's not that tiny.
an arm long. That's pretty fucking tiny for a net, dude.
Okay.
That's not even big enough to go fishing with there.
I thought you meant like fist-sized.
No, not that tiny. Okay, next, the weird-looking object that Doc Fulton believes is part of a polearm. And yes, this thing looks like a bitch to carry it around. Okay. Needed skills to make this whole again is wood and metal crafting. If properly mounted on a pole, welcome to the Ride-In skill pole arms, bitches. That's what I wrote in my notes. Yeah. Then the damage depends on what kind of pole you put onto it. Anything for under a meter long pole is a D6, up to a 2 meter long pole, as it should have, is a D10. Can be used to grapple any mounted riders who must make a ride roll or be dismounted. This is actually what it's built for. This polearm is actually called a glaive Cassarme. It's fucking French. So that's non-magical effect. The magical effect, zombies and skeletons, unless they are special, any hit that does at least 4 points of damage automatically destroys them. On special skeletons and zombies, 2 bumps on the damage. This can also hit any ethereal or ghost form creatures per normal.
Oh,
On major undead, this weapon produces a bleed effect of 3 hit points per round.
oh, damn.
This is like the undead killer.
It is nasty against undead. Next, you found a ring. Insert clever description here. Any rolls against endurance get a +10 modifier if you are wearing this ring. Look at Giannis.
I think we know who will get that.
He likes.
Yeah, I think we know who's getting that one.
Next is a strange crystal ball. Next and last, actually.
It's clearly just a crystal ball.
Yes.
Okay. Hold on.
I think the cat wants out. You want to go outside? Outside?
Mildred, do you want to have a look? Yeah, you might want to.
Okay. Analyze magic, that's a skill.
That's all right then, so.
Did I do it ever? I don't think I did it ever.
Cool. Anybody make it? Are you
No.
passing around the glasses now? Nice. You gotta get Mildred like 4 pairs of these glasses because they aren't all that expensive, really. And just let her burn through charges and get up that skill. Cool. Who knows what it does? If you'd like to experiment with it, let me know.
You say it's a crystal ball.
Yep.
I stare into it and try and activate its magic.
Excellent. Give me a willpower ×3 roll.
I have a bad feeling about that. Nope.
He's going, and drawing as he stares into it.
Thought you might have a go?
No, you can't talk. You are fucking done for a while. You're just going,
Staring at it, not saying anything.
Yeah, and drawing.
I pull the ball. I take the ball away from him.
Right. Give me a new willpower ×3 roll, Freddie.
Okay. Fumble.
He says.